So this is now the second time I'm recording this because I hated my first introduction. It's just so cringeworthy to watch yourself, but I'm gonna start. Hello friends, you know? So hello friends, my name is Sofia Paschero. For those of you who don't know me, I just recently graduated from the University of South Florida with my master's degree in history. Sorry, the cat just walked in. Hi baby. That'll probably happen a lot as I'm doing these videos. The cat will walk in, be on the bed, the dog will bark, and I don't have these editing skills, so, you know, we're just gonna have to deal with this. So it's been a while. I've actually wanted to do a YouTube video for a long time, but I kept putting up so many excuses of why I just couldn't start recording and start doing the channel. One, because, you know, I'm just like blanking out right now. I'm so tired. Spring semester was actually my last semester at USF. And I was finishing up my master thesis and kind of in thesis mode and defense mode and finishing up my classes and portfolio. And I felt like I just couldn't start a channel. That was my focus at the time. I was also a teaching assistant and a research assistant for another university. And my focus, you know, just wasn't starting a channel. But a lot of my friends have told me that I should start a channel because I have a completely different perspective than other students when it comes to higher education. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually an immigrant. I'm originally from Argentina and I came to the United States when I was 6 years old. And currently I have the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, known as DACA. And with DACA, I was actually able to do my associate's degree, my bachelor's and my master's, and being able to go to school and to say I'm a DACA recipient and I'm also now graduating with a master's and I'm debt free. I have not taken out a loan. Is pretty incredible and amazing. And I felt that if I start a channel, maybe I could talk about my educational experience and maybe it could help certain people out that were in my shoes. Because I remember graduating in high school or just being in high school in 2014 and wanting to talk to somebody, like somebody undocumented or that was in higher education or a DACA recipient, saying like, how are you going to school? And there was nobody really at the time that was a DACA recipient. DACA came out in 2012. I graduated high school in 2014 and not a lot of people were, you know, entering higher education because it was just difficult at the time. So I felt that maybe if I start this channel, I could talk about my experience and maybe it will help somebody or might motivate somebody to go to school. Because like I said, I did my associates, my bachelor's and my master's, and I am debt free. The only time that I had to pay for school was for my master's, and I only paid 20% of my tuition every semester. So that's not bad. I didn't pay for my bachelor's and I didn't pay for my associates. So that's pretty darn good for somebody that is considered the minority here. Yeah, so I really wanted to do these types of videos, talk about that and talk about like applying to graduate school, because I have experience in that, and applying to PhD programs, I have experience in that, and not working out, you know, that didn't happen for me. And, you know, what it's like to be on a panel and presenting on a panel, as well as being on a panel and translating. You know, you have to translate your answers back and forth from English to Spanish. That's really difficult. You know, there's so many other things that I could talk about. A couple of my friends have told me, you know, why don't you go on YouTube and also like talk about makeup? Like, yes, I love makeup. Like, as you can see, this is like my natural go-to look. I love wearing makeup. I love doing my hair, getting my hair done. yeah, that's another reason why I didn't want to start this YouTube video, because my hair wasn't done. My roots were like grown out. My hair like was multiple shades of blonde, and I was like, no, I don't want to go on camera with this. But yes, I love like, oh, that's the cat. I love, you know, my like just doing makeup and doing my hair and dressing up, but I feel like there's more to me than just that. And some of my friends were saying, well, just share, you know, tips and tricks that you do. Like, we were online for almost an entire year. Like, you always look presentable during class. So, you know, just teach people like how to do makeup, you know, and how to look presentable when you go to class. So yeah, I can do that. There's actually a Sephora haul that I wanted to do, but I was like, I don't want this channel to just be about makeup. I want it to be a bit more on education. So now that I have the time and that I finally graduated, I can dedicate myself to doing this. I do not have a fancy background. This is my part of my bedroom. This is not my whole bedroom. There's that side of my bedroom, but this is clearly my iPhone 11. I don't have a fancy camera. I have LED lights. There's a box right there holding the phone. So this is not like anything fancy. I do not have these editing skills that a lot of YouTubers have. We'll see how this works. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get this intro out today, and I hope you watch my channel.